morning students, welcome to Tarun IS. Today we will discuss daily current affairs based MCQs of 27th September 2022. So let's start with first MCQ of the day. With reference to the United Nations, consider the following statement that it is an international organization which was established in the year 1945. The name United Nations was given by the President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The United Nations Charter of 1945 is the basic treaty of the United Nations as an intergovernmental organization. Now you have to select the correct answer here. Now when you solve an MCQ, always be mindful whether it is correct or it is incorrect. Right? Whether it is correct or it is incorrect. First you see this and you quickly mark in your paper whether correct option has been asked or incorrect option has been asked. Now, international organization which was established in the year 1945, this is correct. The name United Nations was given by the President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this is also correct. And United Nations Charter of 1945 forms the basic treaty, is also correct. That means all three options are correct options. Now we will move on to the next. This is the explanation. You can pause the video and read the explanation from here. I will move on to the next MCQ. Now with reference to the design linked incentive scheme. What is design linked incentive scheme? Right? Consider the following statement. Under the DLE scheme, financial incentives and design infrastructure will be provided to domestic companies, startups and MCQs. Right? The second statement is the assistance will be provided. Now assistance, you must have heard about the PLI scheme, the production linked incentive. Now this is design linked incentive, that was production linked incentive. The more the production will be, the more the incentive will be. That means incentive will be given depending upon your design. And the next statement is the assistance will be provided at various stages of development and deployment of integrated circuits, that is IC, the chipsets, the system on chips and system and IP core semiconductor linked design for the next 10 years. Right? So you read the questions carefully, you read the statement and pick and choose the not correct answer. Like I told you for the in the previous MCQ that you have to select not correct. So be mindful of these statements, these keywords. Now here it says for the next 10 years when actually it is for the 5 years. Right? 10 years is a very long time, right? Therefore the correct answer is not correct put hai na. Not correct has been asked, B only. Let's move on to the next MCQ. You can read the explanation from here. Pause the video, read the explanation. I will move on to the next MCQ. Next MCQ talks about the Dharamshala Declaration. You know India has a huge tourism potential. So Dharamshala Declaration by now you all must be aware of. So why was it in news recently and how it is related? I mean, some of the statements are given and you have to choose the correct statement. Environmental protection, disaster management, sightseeing, promotion of girl-child education in hilly areas. Alright, well, you know, none of the options actually are very incoherent with the Dharamshala Declaration. Sightseeing seems to be the correct option, but actually by mistake it might have written here. The correct option, it should be tourism. So please correct it, right? Let's move on to the fourth MCQ. You can read the explanation here. Pause the video, read the explanation. Now, the fourth MCQ says the incorrect statement, mark the word incorrect. Regarding the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. We know that Shanghai Cooperation Organization was in use. So it was formed in the year 2001. Okay. Before the formation of the Shanghai Cooperation in 2001, the members were Shanghai 5, right? That is Kazakhstan, China, Kyrgyzstan, Russia and Tajikistan. The third statement says that Shanghai Five were renamed SCO after Afghanistan joined the organization in 2001, right? And the fourth statement says that India and Pakistan became its member in the year 2017. Okay, so we'll choose the incorrect statement here. So now let's first talk about the correct statements. We know that yes, it was formed in the year 2001, and yes, it was formed as a Shanghai Five organization, and then later on other countries like India and Pakistan did join it. Afghanistan is not a member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So it did not join organization. It did not join the organization in 2001. Therefore, this is the incorrect statement. And yes, of course, India and Pakistan became its member in the year 2017. Now from mains perspective, this was MCQ. From mains perspective, Shanghai Cooperation Organization becomes important when it comes to international relations and when it comes to the geopolitical relations. Okay, we'll move on to the next MCQ and the last MCQ of the day. You can read the explanation from here. Pause the video, read the explanation. I will move on to the last MCQ. The last MCQ says, with reference to the National Disaster Response Force NDRF, consider the following statement. Now, two statements are given here and you have to consider these statements with respect to National Disaster Response Force. The first statement says that NDRF was established in the year 2006, okay, under the Disaster Management Act with 6 battalions. Presently, NDRF has 18 battalions. Which of the above statement is our correct statement? Now, NDRF was established in the year 2006, fine. It was indeed established under Disaster Management Act of 2005, correct. But it was not established with 6 battalions. It was established with 8 battalions. Presently, NDRF has 18 battalions, incorrect. It has 15 battalions. So, which of these statements is our correct? Neither one nor two. Okay. How many battalions NDRF has today? At present, 15 battalions, and they come from BSF, CISF, CRPF, Assam Rifles, SSB, that is Sashaktra Seema Bal, right? So with this, we are done with today's MCQs. Thank you so much.